Welcome to Pour the Wine. It's Rom-Com Time, where we'll sip some wine and review all things rom-com on the Hallmark Channel. I'm Amy.
And I'm Garry.
And
I'm a pourin'.
you're a pourin'.
Another
Full disclosure, I'm hopefully on the downward slope of this cold that I caught at some point. I know, I still sound a little sick. I feel okay, but...
It's trying to get me now.
It's trying to get you. Hopefully it won't get you.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully
I'm mentally
steer clear.
wishing it away.
Mentally odd wishing to have it away. This in the summer. It's so wild.
Well, you know, we're not going to talk about it, but anywho.
Well, today we're going to be reviewing the third movie in the Unwrapping Christmas collection, Lily's Destiny, that first aired on Hallmark Plus on Thursday, November 21st, 2024, and then on Saturday, July 19th, 2025 on the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would love it if you would click that follow button on your favorite podcast platform so you don't miss an episode. If you listen on Apple or Spotify, you can also leave us a review. And hopefully it's a positive one.
Fingers crossed it's positive.
You can also find us on YouTube and all the social media.
All socials.
Sites.
Find us, like, follow, so you don't miss anything.
That's right.
That's correct.
Please do.
You can also email us at pourthewine@romcomtime@gmail.com. So drop us a line. Let us know what you think about Christmas in July. It's
coming up. It's wrapping up.
It's wrapping up.
No pun intended.
I was thinking the same thing. So we're getting there.
So tell us who's in this one.
All righty. So for each new movie in this collection, we are talking about the people that we see that are kind of new-ish. So I won't go over the core four, right?
Right.
So you have Ashley Newbro. She plays Lily Morgan. Catherine Davis plays Mia Parker. Cindy Busby plays Olivia Matheson. And Natalie Hall plays Tina Mitchell. And we have talked about all four of them.
Yes.
Right before the first movie that we reviewed, right? Tina's
Correct.
Miracle.
Mm-hmm.
So in Lily's Destiny is Torrance Coombs. He plays Sean Whitlock. He's like a journalist writer,
right,
who interviews Lily for an article.
Mm-hmm.
For Hallmark, he was Kiki's love interest in Kiki's Fourth Ingredient in the Hearts Around the Table collection.
Right.
He was in Romance in the Air and Royally Ever After. And some of his other work includes the TV series Rain. He was in 62 episodes of that. The series Heartland, 10 episodes, which I think that's on Hallmark Plus, but it's not a Hallmark production, if I'm not mistaken. And he was in 13 episodes of Endgame, a TV series, which I've never heard of.
Me either.
So I looked up.
All right.
Martina Ortiz Louise plays Kenzie, Lily's intern. This is her Hallmark premiere. And a few of her 8 other acting credits include one episode of Fubar, which is on Netflix, and it stars Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
Schwarzenegger? Try to say that. Maybe I need to take a sip before I say that.
Yeah, right.
She was in 4 episodes of the TV series Sky Med and 10 episodes of The Most Dangerous Game.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I love it when they first appear. They get their first
Hallmark appearance, their Hallmark premiere. Cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And I liked her in this. She was pretty cute. Hopefully good. She'll do some more. Yeah. Jennifer Baker plays Whitney, Lily's neighbor. For Hallmark, she was in A Dance in the Snow. And some of her other work includes an episode of The Boys, which we really liked. Mm-hmm. Ginny and Georgia, popular on Netflix right now.
Yep.
And 2 episodes of Suits. Ooh, and an episode of Handmaid's Tale. Oh, gosh, you're doing the song, yeah. Brian Froud plays Frank. So he's helping out at the Festival of Trees.
Yes.
I don't know if he's a neighbor too or...
Yes, he's part of the association.
Part of the association. Yep. So for Hallmark, he was also in the movie The Perfect Setting. He's done a lot of voice work, including an episode of Arthur, 52 episodes of Zafari, 40 episodes of Toon Marty, and 61 episodes of Total Drama.
Oh.
Pretty cool. Franco Lopresti plays Owen Mansfield. He is the famous realtor in this one that Lily goes on a date with.
Okay.
His other Hallmark work includes one episode of The Love Club. he's been in rom-coms for other companies like
Right.
Christmas Time Capsule, Santa's Got Style, and Well Suited for Christmas. And some of his other work includes 7 episodes of the series Chucky.
Chucky.
It's probably scares.
Scary.
2 episodes of the TV series Working Moms, and 1 episode of Schitt's Creek.
Okay.
That comes around a lot.
It does.
It comes around.
Another good show.
Yeah.
Another good series. So is it time to drop the synopsis?
I think it's time to drop the synopsis, and I will let you drop it like it's hot.
Woo! Hot mic. With holiday responsibilities piling up, gift wrapping shop owner Lily eagerly accepts a date with a handsome local realtor. But will he be the one that sweeps her off her feet?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. Well, I do know because we've watched it. But
Yes.
we'll probably give away some spoilers. So if you haven't watched it yet, press pause
Yes.
on our podcast, go watch it, and then come back and listen to our review.
Yes, please do.
Because we don't want to accidentally give something away. But, it's a Hallmark movie, so you can probably predict it. But
Yes. The end.
So, what'd you think? What's your first take?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how they start off each of the movies first with the main character doing something, and then they all
Right.
end up at the shop, and you see them doing the gift wrapping, and then
Yeah.
they do their little 426 cheer. In this particular one, I liked how they showed there was some pictures, or they were going to each one of their houses showing a wreath on the door.
Yes, I thought that was cool.
I thought that was really, really cool.
Oh, was it each of their houses?
It
Their
was each
4
of their
houses?
houses,
Oh,
yes.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yes. So
That's pretty cool.
I thought that was pretty cool because that's the first time they did that.
Huh.
And I liked how they are incorporating like the horoscopes and signs and
Yes.
destiny.
Yes.
Hence the title, Lily's Destiny. So what did you think?
I enjoyed it too. I felt like the chemistry between Lily and Sean, Ashley and Torrance, grew over the length of the movie.
Yes.
Did it totally get there by the end?
Right.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Does it knock your socks off? No.
No.
One of our favorite holiday movies, of course, is Serendipity.
Yes.
And like you just mentioned, that movie's all about signs and fate and destiny.
Yes.
Or maybe not, throughout the movie. And so this kind of mirrored that film. So I love the message of that in this one. It's all about paying attention to the signs.
Yeah. What's right in front of you,
Or reading
right?
them is not a sign. I don't know, I mean, it's pretty good.
Yes, there was.
So, yeah. So I'm with you. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was enjoyable. I don't regret watching it.
Well, it's kind of funny because they had 2 love things going on at one time. So,
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
So, what'd you think about the meet cute?
Well, in this one, it's a purposeful meeting, right?
Yes.
Because they intentionally are going to meet each other because Sean is a reporter.
Well, he's a writer.
Or he's a writer. Well, yeah, he's a journalist, a writer.
Yeah.
For
Twin City
magazine, right?
Twin
So
Cities.
So he's going to be writing an article about the store and the gala.
Yes.
So he wants to interview Lily, and so she meets up with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was cute. The coffee shop was cute.
Yeah.
And the look on his face when they first met,
Mm-hmm.
I thought was really, it was almost like, I can't even explain it. Like you could tell like maybe he knew her, or he was like, oh, wow, that's
Right.
who I'm meeting. You know, like
Yes.
he was like enthralled right away. And then, you know, their conversation was really good. And then you find out they went to the same college,
Yep.
which they didn't know before that meeting. And they just had a really lovely conversation.
Yeah, they
So
did.
I thought the meet cute really worked.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought the same thing. I mean, I thought it was a really good scene. And it's funny because they really didn't get to talk about the shop.
Right. He didn't do much of an interview.
all wrapped up because they were more just, it was almost basically like they were old friends just doing a catch up.
Right. Yeah. That's what it was, smooth and easy. And yeah, it was pretty cool. So they agreed to meet again after that meet cute.
Yes.
But it worked. But yeah, it was like a purposeful, not an accidental running into somebody. And
Right.
all
But I
that
did find it
jazz, so.
funny how Lily got a text from the other guy the realtor.
That she was going on a date with.
She was, I think, Owen, who she was going on a date with, and he needed to go on the date earlier. So she had to end their meeting with Sean.
The meet cute. She had to end the meet cute early. Right. So that's why they agreed to meet up again to actually talk about All Wrapped Up.
All Wrapped Up. Which was,
and the gala.
Was cute.
Yeah.
So did you have any favorite scenes?
I had a few. What about you? You want to go first?
Yeah, I enjoyed when we first meet Kenzie, the intern.
Yes, the intern.
I'm not sure. I can't remember where they met, but I liked how she was coming up with all these ideas for the gala or to
Were
promote
they at like
the gala.
School or like I'm not sure.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't know where that was. I can't
it bothers me, but
yeah.
And
well, I'm on too much cold medication right now, so
I know she had come up with a bowling night, Christmas cocktail hours. I thought those were great ideas, and she had this one where it's a bow, it's all tied up, and when you untie
yes,
it's a 20% off coupon for All Wrapped Up.
Right,
and I thought
so everybody who bought a ticket
would
get a bow.
And it was 20% off.
Yeah, that was cool.
So I thought that was really cool.
That was kind of cute.
What about you?
We just talked about it. I thought the meet cute, that would be one of my favorite scenes. I enjoyed that. The scenes where Lily is watching the videos of her dad.
Yes, that's one of mine too.
I'm a sucker for good nostalgia scenes. Yes. So I just like that, she's pulling them up throughout the movie, really. Mm-hmm. She pulls them up on her computer and she's watching scenes of her as a young girl,
right?
And you kind of right away presume that he's no longer around, like he has probably passed away.
Right.
You get that gist right away. And she's kind of looking at it with like a lovingly, daughter watching her dad on the video. And I just like that. And I like, the throwback of the camcorder. Hello.
Right.
And it kind of made me think that we had the Polaroid camera in Tina's Miracle, right? Mm-hmm. So would it be like the first edition? I was trying to think of the nostalgia things in each movie. So we had Tina's Miracle, which you had the Polaroid camera.
Right.
And then in Mia's Prince, we had the first edition
book,
right? I mean, because a lot of people use
Christmas at Berkshire.
Right. But a lot of people use like a Kindle and stuff now, but they actually had hardcover books, right?
Like you still like a good book.
Yeah. And then in this one, you get the throwback of the camcorder.
That's true.
So
I didn't even think about
technology. That. Yeah. So I don't know if that's on purpose or not. We'll see.
I think it is.
In the next movie, Olivia's
reunion.
Yeah. We'll see what happens there, but we'll see if we can piece it together. But so I like that with the scenes with her dad. I like the scene where Sean comes to the store and kind of surprises her a little bit. And I love how the three others disappear.
Oh,
Olivia, Mia, and Tina kind of just go away, and then they peek their heads out from behind the tree,
the counter, the
to kind of look at her.
Yes, that was.
I thought that was cute.
I had that down as one of them too.
Yeah, so I thought that really worked. And they're walking around the store, and she's telling him some things, and so
right. He's doing an interview. He sees her do a wrap. He wants her to.
Oh, right.
He wants her to just to do the wrapping of a present.
Yeah.
I like that one too, but I also like the one where she asked him to meet him, or she asked Sean to meet her at the bookstore.
Yes.
And
that's a crossover because we see Arthur's bookstore.
Yes, true. And you see he's still interviewing her, and they come across a book, Tiny Astronauts. And it's another sign because Tina, excuse me, Lily's dad used to read Lily that book.
Yes.
And that was a book that Sean loved.
Yeah.
So, and he didn't know that her dad had passed away. And he was like, well, you should buy it for him. And she was like, well, I can't because he passed away last year. So,
yeah.
No, I thought that was a really cute
I think that's when we find out that he definitely passed away, right?
That he passed away.
Yeah, that was a cool moment.
And then you find out that, she's not decorating, but Sean offers to help. And he says, I won't be as good as your dad, but, I can help.
Yeah.
So I thought that was one of my favorite scenes.
Was that in that same scene? Or are you talking about when?
No, it was in the same scene.
Oh, cool.
And I also liked all the scenes between Whitney and Lily. Whitney being the neighbor, cross street neighbor.
Yeah, they worked.
We're kind of funny because, everybody's got that one neighbor just thorn in your side.
And she really wasn't like mean, but she's like, hey, do this. Hey,
we got to get this
Hey,
done.
are you decorating the tree? Are you going to get it done?
That was so funny. Yeah. So I like that one too.
Did you have any more or was that?
I got a couple more.
Okay. So you want me to, so another one of my favorite scenes was when Lily goes to Sean's work at the same time that he goes to the cocktail hour and they kind of miss each other.
Yes.
Right. So.
And talking about serendipity, they kind of do the same thing.
They do the same thing in that movie. They're just missing each other, right? Mm-hmm. You think they're going to run into each other and they don't. Yeah. So, yeah.
But it was just like that.
Yeah.
But I had that one too.
We're like samers.
I know, because it was such a big misunderstanding. I also like the scene where Lily breaks up with Owen.
Where Lily breaks up.
That's the same one because then she goes to Sean's office.
Oh, right.
And that's when they break up. I just wanted to add that little part.
She's kind of like, it's not gonna
work. I'm not what you want.
I'm not what you want. Yeah.
Because, he's one of those guys that are all about himself and, he's showing his style, his money. And all that. I'm just not into that.
But what's funny is so at the beginning you see him and he's kind of, he's arrogant. You can see all the women like him, right? Because he's really good looking. And when he's walking into the restaurant to meet Lily, and he talks a lot about himself.
And he makes her wait.
And then, and he was late. Yes. Right. So, but then later he kind of says, hey, I like on a second date, he apologizes and he says, I know I'm a lot about myself and I don't mean to be, and, gosh darn, and blah, blah, blah. But then he reverts back to it. I don't know. I thought that was a weird
Well, when they first walked in on the second date into that restaurant, he talks about they don't do birthday songs here.
Oh, that's right. I mean, that's the one. Yeah, because it's like a burger joint.
Yeah, it's like a burger joint.
It's not as fancy as what he'd liked, but then he says he knows I don't know. It was like he had some self-realization, but then he went right back to how he was. So I don't know. I thought his character was a little...
Right.
I didn't really get it totally. So
So did you have any more?
I like the scene where Whitney apologizes to Lily for prejudging her and not knowing her story. Like we talked about earlier, Whitney kept getting after Lily, like, why aren't you decorating the tree for the Festival of Trees? Mm-hmm. Yours is the only one not decorated. We got to get it done.
Right.
And then, you don't always know the reasons behind things. And then, Whitney doesn't know that Lily's dad has passed away and that was their favorite thing to do is to decorate. Right. And so it's been hard for her to decorate. She hasn't, she wants to, but it's been difficult.
Right.
So, and then Whitney's kind of like, sometimes I always just see what's on the outside and I don't stop and think. Yeah. And I think that's true for a lot of people. I mean, I'm guilty of it.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Sometimes, yeah.
But prior to that scene, two kids had, accidentally trashed her display.
Right.
Whitney's display. And so she was mad and she went running off. And that's when Lily and Sean show up, not knowing that, because Sean was there thinking that Lily needed some help with something else. But Kenzie had texted him to say, hey, meet me here.
Oh, right.
And so they got together and redid Whitney's display. And they kind of combined her dad's, theme of astronomy and stuff. And
Science,
I thought that was very cool. And then Frank, he brings Whitney back in and she's
Frank, the neighbor or whatever.
And she's all delighted. And then that's when Frank tells her about her Lily's dad
passing away, and then she's like, "Oh crap! I've been mean, and I shouldn't have been not mean, but sort of persistent, with her." And then the last scene for me would be when Lily and Sean dance towards the end, and Sean lets her know that he knows that she threw the wrapping contest.
Yes,
and she's kind of like, "No, I didn't." Yeah, so I thought that was kind of cute.
But what's also cool,
and then
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say. And then the final shot of the two of them dancing through the camcorder.
Yes.
Like it looks like,
Old-timey.
old-timey.
Yes, I was gonna say the same thing.
Old-timey like the 90s. You
Yeah.
know? Not super old-timey, but yeah, so I like that. What about you? Any other scenes?
Yeah, my last one was I kind of liked how when Lily went to his office and he went to the cocktail party, they kind of had a misunderstanding because Lily thought Sean was married because she had seen him at the burger joint with a woman and a child. And then again, when he was leaving the store, she ran out to tell him, are you married, or ask him if he was married. And she saw him again with the woman and the boy. But what was funny is when Lily got to the office, Bill had told her, "Oh, you must be the Mrs. that he brags about." So Bill gets Sean confused with Shane all the time, who's another employee there. So that's why Lily thought he was married. And
because Bill thinks he's talking to Shane's wife.
Right.
And it's really Sean's, well, not girlfriend yet, but guy. You're right.
You're right.
He's thinking of the wrong guy.
And then Sean walks into the cocktail party and overhears two girls talking about how lucky Lily is to be with Owen, the realtor. So they both had a misunderstanding.
Right. They both
thought the other
was with someone else. And yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, did you have any cheers?
All right. So my cheer would be the messaging. And we've talked about it a little bit, pay attention to the signs. And that was kind of Lily's thing. And, and the other girls kind of make fun of her a little bit for it. They're like, pay attention to the signs.
Right,
and, so they kind of give her a hard time. Everything happens by fate,
Right.
And so I just think that, so we have Lily who does pay attention to the signs, like they're there when she goes on the first date with Owen and she's sitting there and there's a framed article of Sean in the bar and up on the wall. And then the waiter's name is Sean, right? Because she's just met with Sean, right? But she's going on this date with Owen. And then when she offers to pay for half of the meal, Sean's card is on her wallet. And I keep going back to Serendipity. Like when we watch that movie, you see one of the characters, who John Cusack plays, he's getting married, but he's thinking about this other woman.
Right.
And he goes to get his hair cut, and the woman who's cutting his hair is named Sarah, and that's the name of the woman he's thinking about. And then he's, trying to go somewhere in traffic, and there's a guy singing a song with Sarah in it.
Sarah. I don't even know if that's the name of the song.
Well, something like that.
Song,
yeah. So I just, so we get that throughout the whole movie. She's looking for signs to kind of guide her along the way. And then you realize it ties in later to when she's watching the Christmas videos of her and her dad. And her dad says something like, just like life, we have to listen to our hearts and follow the signs around. And she's like, if we follow the signs, we'll always find our way. And he says, that's right. So then you realize that's why she is so in tune with signs and everything, and because it was sort of a lesson that her dad taught her
growing up.
Yeah. So I thought that would be my biggest cheer.
Yeah.
Really for it. Yeah. What about you?
Mine was when she was watching her videos. Same reason, because I almost felt like she was just having a conversation with him.
Yeah.
And getting advice, and he would tell her about the signs and about the astronauts and how they follow the stars, and but that was my cheer. Your
biggest cheer. Any cheers from you?
Yes.
That
first date with Owen. Come on, man. I just felt like, don't keep somebody waiting like that.
Oh, because he was late.
And he was all about himself and pulling out cash and everything. I just...
And he was more concerned about how they looked together.
Right.
Like they were a good-looking couple.
Yeah.
And I think at one point, too, she says something like, well, didn't you ask about me?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, my cousin just showed me your picture and said you owned a store, and that was good enough for me.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
And the fact that he crashed her party when she told him not to come. The cocktail party.
Oh, yes.
I thought that was a crappy
move. Yeah.
So, what about you?
Really, the biggest cheer for me was that I didn't feel like the chemistry between Lily and Sean got there totally by the end.
Right.
I mean, I think it grew over the time. There was just some sort of miss there for me. And, and I said that for me as Prince for that movie also. I mean, I think the story was there and I get where they were going, but there's just that, and the part about the fate and the destiny I really liked. So it worked mostly, but I just was kind of disappointed that I didn't feel like there was really fire in that chemistry.
Right.
I just didn't. I didn't feel it. So that would be that. That's I only had one jeer.
Okay.
What about? Did you have more?
That's all I had.
That's all you had?
That was it. So, what was your tinsel top moment then?
My tinsel top moment would be when we see the video of her dad saying the thing about following, listen to the heart, and follow the signs.
Yeah.
I thought that kind of brought everything together. And you finally realize why, she is so tuned into the signs like we just mentioned. So that would be the tinsel top moment for me. What about you? What about your tinsel top moment?
The fact that she let Whitney win the fast rapping
contest. Oh,
yes.
Nice that was kind of cool. Yeah.
Because for 3 years,
Whitney's been trying. She's been trying. It's what? Fastest rap?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah. She gets the fastest rap. So.
But I also like the video, scenes with her dad.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, like nostalgia and all that jazz. So out of 5 ornaments, how many would you hang on the tree?
I'm going to give this one a 4.
You're going to give it a 4?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3.75.
Okay.
So I'm going to hang an ornament and then 3/4 of it. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we're going to make it work.
That's fine.
Without breaking it.
Well,
so there you go.
Is that a wrap?
That is a wrap.
Well, thanks for tuning in. Follow the podcast wherever you listen so you don't miss one. Also, follow us on social media. If you really, really like the show, we would really, really appreciate your positive review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And if you didn't really, really like the show, we'd still appreciate your positive review.
We would really appreciate it.
Yes.
Be sure to follow us wherever you get your podcasts and on social media so you don't miss a thing. Until then, fill up your glasses and push play. Thanks for listening.
Cheers.